Hey, welcome to Turf Talk, Preakness Stakes Day edition here at Pimlico. Vance Hanson alongside John Scheinman, the man with the news you can use. John, you had a terrific day yesterday, touted Red Ruby and the Black-Eyed Susan. You mentioned trainer Graham Motion, who had a $25 maiden winner yesterday, and won the Pimlico special with Irish War Cry. I mean, we got to listen to you today.
Well, first of all, ahoy to all of our viewers today. I'm wearing my fish stick outfit, and we'll be cooking them upstairs just to keep warm. We'll warm our hands over the fish stick fire. This is crazy out here. It is the worst weather we've ever seen at a Preakness. I mugged somebody to get this poncho, so we're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, like you said, this is unfortunately a Preakness we'll remember, but for all the wrong reasons. Every race off the turf today except for one, and heavy conditions on that turf course yesterday made handicapping and betting it kind of strange.
Well, I mean, when you point out all these good things I did on the show, I didn't really make money yesterday, I'm going to be honest. I had Irish War Cry in the pick fours. I couldn't connect. There was one horse in between that I couldn't get. I had everything going into Red Ruby. So I did make money on that horse, and I was right about Graham Motion, and and Matt's pointing towards the races, but today, I'm not going to say all bets are off, but I don't know about those two guys, but I have some ideas for us.
All right, give us some of your ideas.
Well, let's start with the Preakness.
Okay, let's start with the Preakness then. How are with Justify being an odds-on favorite, how are you approaching betting the race and making money on it?
I mean, I've thought about this for 2 weeks. Justify is going to win the Preakness, or he's going to come in last, but I think he's going to win the Preakness. In Bob Baffert we trust. He knows how to do. He's done this so many times. The horse is okay. I think the hoof is not an issue. We've seen him win in the slop. He towers over this field from a talent perspective. I don't think you should try to get too tricky. I mean, you might want to connect it exactly together if you like one of the long shots, but I'm not going to give you one because I don't have one.
Yeah, if you can beat Good Magic for second, I think it's worth playing the exacta. Otherwise, I would find a key in the bottom in the third slot. Try and do a $20 straight try. Justify over Good Magic or over whoever you prefer. I kind of like Bravazzo for third. I think he was coming into the Kentucky Derby a little bit short, outran his odds in that race. Sixth place finish. I think Lucas will have a little bit tighter today.
But it was fascinating to look at the Brisk numbers this morning, and Bravazzo was way down at the bottom with an 87, and second above Good Magic was Lone Sailor. How can you beat a horse named Lone Sailor in weather like this? I think he's probably the upsetter, even though I'm not a great fan of that horse. But, we had, what did we have in the Kentucky Derby day? Funny Duck, blew things up. So why not Lone Sailor?
Why not? He's definitely an intriguing proposition there. Okay, let's turn to the undercard. I know you've got a few horses you like in this. Who do you like?
Well, I mean, it's so hard to come through the card, but some things did stand out. There's a horse named Whirlin' Curlin for Gary Capuano. He was cross-entered in the Jimmy Murphy, which was taken off the turf, and the Sir Barton. So now he gets to run he scratches out the Sir Barton, which is on the dirt, and runs against the turf horses that are coming off. This horse is By Curlin, one of the top slop sires in the game. He's a two-time stakes winner. He's owned by Peter Angelos, who owns the Orioles. He got to come in first sometime.
It's a given here.
I think he's the higher priced Capuano in the field, 12-1 in morning line. There's another one at 6-1. This is the one I like. I'd probably bet this horse and put him together with Tap Daddy in there, who I think is going to handle the slop well. In the Dixie, the Grade 2 Dixie, I'm so sorry this race is off the turf. It's one of the great and oldest turf stakes races in the country.
Yeah, Preakness won it, I think, in 1870. It's called the Dinner Party Stakes.
Exactly. There you have it. And it's a hallowed old race, and I love it. But there is one dirt horse in here, and that's Unbridled Juan, also a house horse, Stronach owned. He has a 102 buyer back on his page in the slop. I think they really got lucky that this thing was taken off the turf, and I think he's going to be extremely formidable in there. In the Chick Lang, I don't know if I pronounced the horse's name right. I told you I watched Oaklawn all winter. This horse Matoli that Steve Asmussen got is a missile ship.
He is.
He's good.
I saw him in 2 races back down there, and I saw he's a Breeders' Cup Sprint contender, and he's only 3.
Right. I mean, they're going to probably go running like the King's Bishop. Yeah. Up in Saratoga. You see this horse has a loss on his record, and I think it's in the Gazebo Stakes. He bobbled at the start of that race. He had a good excuse, but he did not run poorly. And then he came back and he just showed just how talented he is. He ought to run. In the Gallarette, I think Elysia's World is coming to a tone here. This horse was third last year in the Galleret. Even though you would think that Christophe Clement's horse that raced in Europe on all that soft ground would have these over a barrel, I don't think so. I think this horse out of Champs-Élysées, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Champs-Élysées. I got an F in 7th grade French, but I do remember some of it. This horse is bred top and bottom for soft turf. It's Chad Brown. He is going to win. She is going to win this race, no doubt to me. That's a single. And I think that's the best stuff I have to offer. So, you know, if you can do a pick 6 and put some of those singles together, you're going to be okay.
Great work from John Scheinman. News you can use straight here at Pimlico for Preakness Day. Thanks for joining us on Turf Talk. Good luck to everyone. Thanks a lot, John.
Thank you. I hope you never see me in this outfit again.